I've been assigned the task of working with the parties under what's called the state statute 70.51, that's section 70.51 of the Florida statutes, better known for the record as the Florida Land Use and Environmental Dispute Resolution Act, and commonly known as FLUIDRA. I want to thank all the members of the public who are here this morning to be here. Thank you for your attendance and your time and attention again. We are in the middle of a process. That process is set forth in the statute, and I've said this on the record previously. The clerk probably noticed this meeting as of the 24th of January for today's presentation. We are still in the continued hearing, which continues through the mediation process. Subsection 17 of the statute, which I've referred to before, requires the following. In all respects, the hearing must be informal and open to the public and does not require the use of an attorney. The hearing must operate at the direction and under the supervision of the special magistrate, who is me. The object of the hearing is to focus attention on the impact of the governmental action giving rise to the request for relief and to explore alternatives to the development order or enforcement action and other regulatory efforts by the governmental entities in order to recommend relief when appropriate to the owner. Under subsection 17A, the first responsibility, which is the ongoing obligation I have under the statute, is to facilitate a resolution of the conflict between the owner and the governmental entities to the end that some modification of the owner's proposed use of the property or adjustment in the development order or enforcement action or regulatory efforts by one or more of the governmental parties may be reached. Accordingly, the special magistrate, who is myself, shall act as a facilitator or mediator between the parties in an effort to effect a mutually acceptable solution. The parties shall be represented at mediation by persons with authority to bind their respective parties to a solution, or by persons with authority to recommend their solution directly to the persons with authority to bind their respective parties to a solution. That is the legal premise on which I appear again this morning. We're in the middle of closed-door sessions with both the town as well as the property owner. This morning, I'll be meeting with the town of Jupiter first in the context of the discussions. The last time we got together was on the 24th of January in these chambers. There's no public comment because we're in the process of discussing matters in a closed-door setting under the statute and with the protection of the mediation rules that apply. Mr. Baird is present this morning. Mr. Baird, are you present this morning? Mr. Baird, you were here, yes, on behalf of the town?
Yes.
Good morning. Mr. Nelson and Ms. Kozlowski are here on behalf of the property owner. I'm advised that the mayor of the town of Jupiter is available this morning and will be involved in the mediation process, and that the property owner will also, Mr. Malika, will be here also during the course of time to discuss matters that affect this discussion in this particular matter. So what's going to happen for the record, and Madam Clerk, thank you once again for making the room available to the public. Thank you also to law enforcement for your time and attention, keeping everybody safe in the room, which I do appreciate. I'm much obliged. And to those who are present on behalf of the parties and your interests, I will also add to the record that after the opening of the conversation on the 24th, I did receive an email dated the 29th of January at 8:16 p.m. from Jenny Rose Ball. I've copied that incoming email to counsel of record, who would then provide it to the city clerk, town clerk, as a matter of the public record for this particular proceeding. When we break here, I will recess the public session. We will repair to a second floor room of sorts upstairs. We're meeting in separate and private sessions along with the parties as indicated previously, and operating specifically under section 70.51, subsection 17A of Florida statutes, better known again as FLUIDRA, for those who choose to know that. Any questions, counsel, you want to add for the record before we break into private session?
No, sir.
Counsel? No, sir. Madam Clerk, anything on your own I can help you with? Okay, you'll recess the meeting in a moment and then freeze frame us until we repair back to the room at some point in time, whether it is an hour or 5 hours or somewhere in between. The commitment that I have and I'm imbued with under the statute is the authority to find a way to resolve the matter and bring back a recommended solution, barring that the statute provides for other opportunities to proceed further thereafter. Having said that, for the record, I'm done with my opening statement and ask that we recess for now and repair to the second floor. Thank you all very much for your attention, again, for your presence and time and attention. Appreciate it. Thank you.